Hello guys, SILVERPLATED 22 here, bringing you another SILVERPLATED hybrid. We're on to the 4-2-3-1 second variation, one of my favourite formations to use on this FIFA. I really enjoy it. I probably enjoy it as much as the 4-2-2 formation, which is also one of my favourites that I rave about a lot. But I feel this formation gives you a lot of width, but is also very strong in the middle. And also, those three centre midfielders allow for those wingers to push forward a little bit. So it almost becomes like a 4-3-3 in attack, but then it pulls back to a 4-5-1 when you're sort of maintaining possession and defending, which is really, really cool because it gives you a lot of options going forward, but also a lot of strength defending. Now, this team, when I started out, I decided I was going to make a team that wasn't too expensive, but offered a lot of sort of maybe players that you wouldn't anticipate, and that's what this series is about. If you guys don't already know by now, it's a series in which we, use players that you maybe haven't seen, maybe players you have seen that you love, players that I love, players I've reviewed, players maybe I've missed. And anyway, let's get into it. In net, we have Al-Ennezi, who is from the Saudi League. And he's a really top quality keeper. He has that 80 reflexes, and you really feel it in game, to be honest. He's 6 foot tall. Really, really solid. Oh, sorry, an airplane just went past, I got distracted there. At right back, we've got Patrick. Now, Patrick looks absolutely shocking, but one of my subscribers told me about this guy, and I've tried him, and he's actually really, really good. Like, look at those stats. He should not be good, but I found him really, really solid. Can't complain about any part of his stats. He felt so much quicker. This guy, who's called Arizmendi, has 72 pace, 82 defending, and 90 physical, which is ridiculous. 6 foot 2. He's got the medium work rates, a little bit annoying, but overall, solid player for 19,000 coins. Really good with that 90 physical. You really feel it. And next to him, Aldea, who has amazing stats, 75 pace, only 64 defending, which is a little bit disappointing, but 77 physical, and he's got medium-high work rates. And this guy, for a 66 rated, is so solid in game. It's ridiculous. Jakob Zuma at left back, he's more there for chemistry purposes, but he did a job. His physical was very low, and he did get pushed off the ball a lot, but he felt a little bit quicker than his card stats suggested, which is okay. Nothing to say about him, to be honest. He was okay. Vicinho, who is actually a centre mid standard, he actually played very well at CDM. He's got that he's 6 foot 2. He has got the high work rates, but I just put his player restrictions to stay back, and he was really solid, really good at picking up the ball and distributing it forward. Samuelson is the player who I had alongside him, and he is really, really well rounded. Look at those stats. He's another centre mid. Obviously, he doesn't have the highest defending, but he has really good physical, really good passing, decent pace, decent dribbling. Not the worst shot. Overall, solid card. At right mid, we've got Suso, who is the AC Milan version. He's got 79 pace, 84 dribbling. This guy's really good. I think I might have used him in a squad builder before, but I actually really, really enjoy him, and that's part of the reason why I might have used him in a couple. Got good passing as well. On the left-hand side, we've got Olsen, who is a relatively recent Team of the Week card, who actually looks kind of terrible, but he has really, really good in-game passing and long shots, and decent enough crossing. So I thought I'd give him a try, and I'll talk about him a little bit in the clips. My store, we've got the AC Milan version, which is why he cost me 10k. Obviously one of my favourite players on the game. Couldn't pass up the opportunity to put him into a squad, and I decided to use the AC Milan version because I haven't tried him yet. And yeah, again, I'll talk about him a little bit more in the clips. And then up front, we've got his partner at AC Milan, Niang, who has 86 pace, 82 dribbling, 72 shooting, 68 physical. You might be wondering, why didn't I use the Inform version? Well, to be honest, there was only one on the market. He was going for 100k, and I just didn't fancy paying that much for him, to be honest. I think the normal version is pretty similar, as I have used them both relatively regularly. And this is the squad, guys. It's it might not look that spectacular, but it's got a lot of different areas in which the players didn't mean to do that. A lot of different areas in which the players are a lot better than their stats would suggest. And let's have a look at the clips. So when we go through these players, let's start in the defence. The defence was super solid. Those two centre-backs from the Saudi League were absolutely awesome. So strong and so quick between the two of them. Even the 66 rated guy, that Aldea, is awesome. If you haven't tried him, he's got like one upvote on Foothead. How has he got that? It's incredible. Honestly, go out and use him. Amazing card. The team of the season next to him, very solid. The right back and left back were actually pretty good. Like, honestly, that Patrick was really solid. I don't understand why he's so low rated, and why his stats don't show that he's got anything to him. But let's move into the midfield. Suso was probably my standout player from the midfield, other than Mastor. Mastor is absolutely awesome. Like, I really love Mastor. I just love spamming the skill moves and stuff like that. I really find him just one of the most fun players to use with skill moves. Probably my second favourite skiller, other than Elianusi. Absolutely awesome card. His finishing and stuff's not the greatest, but I'm hoping he'll probably continue to go up. A lot of people say he's overhyped, but I think I've seen him a few times and he's sort of developing his game, and I think he'll actually be a very decent player. Maybe not the best in the world, as people were maybe suggesting when that first YouTube video came out of him, but still a solid player as far as I'm concerned, and I'd like to see him break into the AC Milan side. The two CDMs were very solid, helped out the defence a lot, and also helped distribute the ball forward. As I said, this formation allows for breaks and stuff like that, good solid defending and then pushing forward all as a unit. The striker in Niang was super good, other than I found for some reason his finishing was really off. Like sometimes he'd just be absolutely whacking it in from the edge of the box, smashing it past the goalkeeper and stuff, and then sometimes I'd be through on goal and I think it's an absolutely certain goal and he'd put it wide. And there was no pressure on him or anything. He wasn't sprinting. It's none of that sort of reason. And yet he still put it wide. And I just couldn't really understand it. He's still a very good player. As I guess a lot of you know, he's probably one of the most liked silvers of this year. So, I can't complain about him too much. But overall, a very, very good card. And to be honest, a very good team. Oh, the left mid as well, Olsen. Really, really good. I would strongly recommend him. He's actually only like 6k at the moment. And he's got some incredible long shots. I think he's got something like 87 shot power and like 78 long shots or something like that. Don't quote me on that. But really, really top quality, cutting in and pinging the ball from the edge of the box. Cannot complain. This team was very solid. I do really like the 4-2-3-1 second variation formation. That was a tongue twister. And so, obviously, I was going to play a little bit better with it, but I actually really enjoyed this squad. And I really, really enjoy the squad that's coming up next, so you really need to stay tuned for that. If you enjoy silver content, guys, subscribe. Which players would you like me to use in the rest of this series? Comment below, because the comments are really all I do YouTube for. Like if you enjoyed the video. And for a little extra question, I constantly get offered to do coin sponsor stuff. Now I'm really quite heavily against it, but if you guys are really for it, then let me know in the comments below. I don't think I'll do it, but I'd love to know just what is your opinion on coin sponsors. Do you think it ruins FIFA, or do you think it's it's just a way of people getting coins? Let me know in the comments below. Cheers, guys.